The Making a Difference Inspirational Student is brought to you by Arby's. We have the meats. Our Arby's Making a Difference Inspirational Student of the Week from Christ School is Kiki Alcime. He's a senior, and he has a lot of interesting things among anchoring part of the defense here that has held Greenie's opponents to near nothingness and not a lot of success this season. But one of the great things that they do here at Christ School is that every student gives back many hours throughout the course of the year to the community. Talk a little bit about what you do to give back here and the things you've enjoyed, but also you're from the Bahamas, and I want to talk a little bit about what you do in those summer months that you go home as well. First, start with some of the stuff you do here.
Some of the stuff that I do here is the habitat building, where we go out and we help build homes for people who can't afford it. And honestly, coming from the Bahamas and being at a place where me and my family struggle and having a place to stay at, it just feels great to give back to the community up here and just to help out.
Well, you spend the school year up here as a boarding student. You go back home to the Bahamas during the summertime. And talk a little bit about some of the things you do back home that you give back to your own community when you go home.
When I go home, I do the typical stuff like cleanup, and my favorite thing is definitely helping out at the summer camp, where we watch kids from the age of like 8 to 17, from 8:30 to 12, and we just hold them down, teach them how to sail, how to windsurf, stuff like that, while the parents get time off and what's not.
One of the things that inspires your fellow Greenies here around campus and many people who know you is how you've handled the devastation that's happened to your homeland, and specifically Hurricane Dorian. Talk about that impact on your community and just really how you've been able to deal with that here so far away.
The impact on my community was devastating. Honestly, it was my island that was attacked by Dorian the most, Abaco. And during the time it was getting attacked, I was worrying entirely the entire time. But when I heard from my family and that, most of my friends, the one that didn't make it, God rest their souls, but the ones that made it were all safe and sound and all healthy, I just thought of it as the island is just a place and houses are just buildings, they can be rebuilt. And the Christ School community was very big on like supporting me and making sure I was okay and just keeping me in contact with my family, and it's been like that ever since.
Congratulations on being named this week's Arby's Making a Difference Inspirational Student. Kiki will have a chance to win a scholarship like all of our inspirational students throughout the course of the year. We thank him for his contributions both here and abroad. Kiki is this week's Making a Difference Making a Difference Inspirational Student of the Week. The Making a Difference Inspirational Student is brought to you by Arby's. We have the meats.